Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. My name is Daniel and I'm the High Mileage Helper. On this channel, my goal is to be able to help you learn more about the RV transporting industry, as well as give how-to videos for your truck and then give recommendations along the way. So if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and consider subscribing. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about a few things that I've had a number of people ask questions about, and that's related to being able to have AC or a cooling effect in your truck at night when it's really hot outside during the day and maybe it's cooler at night. What can you do? What are some options? What are some cheap options? And so today I've got my buddy here, Joe. He's going to be sharing a few things he's come up with himself that's pretty effective and efficient as far as price. And so we'll go ahead and turn it over to Joe.
Hey guys, thanks a lot. I know that some of you have been asking about this. I think the first thing that makes it difficult is bugs and critters coming in the cabin. So what I did was I went to a home supply area, Home Depot-ish type place, and I get this. This is just screen, but they said it's for camping, and it says specifically for no-see-ums in quotes. So it's pretty dense. It's kind of thick. I don't know if you can. The mesh is real tight. It does let air through really well though. And then what I did was I just literally placed it over the window, and then I began forming it and then cutting it and then just taking up the slack. And these are just staples. I mean, this is no big deal. And you can buy these things for however much money. This window cost me $8 for the whole roll. So there's that. What I generally do then is I will take and maybe roll, if you're a little concerned about people just being walk in, I pull the window up, maybe this high or something. The thing is to create a draft so that you've got air circulating. When we talk about circulation, those of you with a back window, this is where that becomes helpful. Others of you might want to get maybe a back entry window and do it that way, but I happen to have the sliding glass in the back. I know a lot of you will have that. If you don't, it's no big deal, because you can just crack a window at the back and put another screen on the back. Just make another one for your back. But this is a sliding window. This cover I got offline. It was $12, Amazon, and I just put on there. I want it for a 2017 Dodge Ram with the sliding back window. It already came with the adhesive to go around it, to put on it. This has been on here since I've had the truck, which is 2.5 years. So it's held up really well. I go through a car wash all the time. The brushes have never messed it up. So that's been pretty durable. And so, like many of you, you've got a bed in the back, but it's got the sliding window, which you can see. But here is the gem of it all. This is an O2 Cool, just off the shelf. It runs on D batteries, or you can plug it in. If you've got an AC pretty close. And I have run this now. I replaced the batteries 2 months ago. I've been running it all night, twice a week, when the weather would allow it to do. It's got 2 settings on it, but you can sit this right in this back window next to this opening. This will draw air in. You can turn around, blow it out. But if you've got a window open in the front and this window open back here, or if you've got a window open in the front and across from it in the back, kind of a diagonal, put another screen on that one. I can tell you that if the weather is in any wise comfortable outside, you're very comfortable back here. And I tend to not run my truck, idle my truck, if I don't have to. I don't like running the fuel. I know there are other people, they do that as part of the regular, lets the truck go into, to let it go in regen, and that's what that's what they do, and that's fine. But if you're looking to save
wear and tear,
7 or 8 gallons a night, depending upon how much, you know, I generally will go through about 5 gallons a night, you know, on a layover. So eventually that adds up.
Yeah.
You know, so you turn this fan on, you get back here. The other thing is, if you want to, sometimes I'll just take it and put it down here and just blow it right at me. Take this front seat, lean it way forward, prop it up against it like that. The gem of it is it's portable, and it really will last a long time on the batteries, but they are D batteries. It's like 6 of them, 60 batteries, but they last a long time.
Yeah. Certainly cheaper than fuel would be for that kind of a deal.
Right. Yep.
So basically your setup is you've got your back seat, all windows blacked out during the day, or you know, usually under normal circumstances.
Correct.
And then you're able to do the sliding window at night, open that up, put this fan here. And guys, I don't know if you could hear it through the sound, through the microphone, but I was feeling, I'm in the driver's seat, just kind of leaning over the seat right now. That fan was actually hitting me all the way here up front. So that fan is strong enough to get some serious air blowing throughout this truck. And the thing is, if you're able to have that type of setup in the back there with the fan, and then you're able to have, let's say, the front 2 windows, because maybe you are willing to have the mesh nets kind of here in place in the front seat, you can still have mostly darkness in the truck. But if you're able to have a crosswind from both the driver's side, passenger side, or maybe just even one window like he's got right here, and then the back window, you know, with the fan, that's going to be a serious amount of air. Is that what you're?
It's very comfortable.
Very comfortable. Okay. And then one thing I did want to just point out and just ask, could you go and sit inside there? And let's see if I can even see through this thing. So, to a certain degree,
Lock it.
you know, in the middle of the nighttime though, with everything, with the truck turned off, do you, under normal circumstances, if you came back to your truck and, you know, got inside, can you see out of there, and can people see in?
I can see out. People have to come right up to the window to see in. If they're coming up here like this, you already know somebody's peeking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what I do also, I don't have the other WeatherTech thing, but I'll take the WeatherTech. Let me open the door here.
Yeah.
I'll take the WeatherTech blackout that goes on this one, and what I'll do is I'll take it long ways and put it right here, close the door on it just barely, where it's just out like that, and it hangs down, and you still get about this much area.
Okay, so the front
through, like this right much here. Of it, and you still got a little more privacy going that way. So
okay, awesome.
That's been pretty effective.
So you've got the mostly the darkening effect of this whole operation. It doesn't look like a whole lot of things are going on. It is black. It's pretty clean. That's a pretty clean setup here. It actually is letting air go in and out, not any bugs. When this does close, this is actually around the perimeter of the door, so it's able to actually hang on.
Right.
With high winds, what about winds? Have you had any issues with that?
Never had a problem, because I pull my mirror in. So this is what it looks like.
Yeah, that's pretty clean right there. Even if things were to flap up, I mean, this bottom, there's not a whole lot to.
Yep. And what I thought about doing was taking refrigerator magnet. You know, you can get the rolls of refrigerator magnets, that malleable type magnet strips. Fold them up, make a little loop, and put it on there. It's going to adhere to the bottom, or just a couple of those little kids magnets, you know, that they use to put on the refrigerator magnets. And you can just make a little loop underneath there. I just haven't gotten around to it, but I haven't needed to.
Gotcha.
Because it's sealed from here all the way around. It's pretty close fitting. You just kind of work with it, and you can see these are just staples. There's nothing high tech about this.
And this cost how much for this whole set
I
right
bought
here?
a whole roll. I didn't use the whole roll was about $8.
Okay. Could you get another one out of this? Out of the whole roll?
I don't recall, but I think you probably could. I think you probably could have gotten both of it. I wasted a lot with this one because I was just playing
Right.
around with it, you know what I'm saying? And you can get various lengths of the stuff. And I just got the shortest one because it was an experiment, but it works so well I just haven't changed it.
So we've got wind coming in from the driver's side window, potentially the right side, of passenger side if you really wanted to.
One back here by your head if you wanted, so you got a cross breeze one
There
way
you
or the
go.
other.
With this fan in the back here, man, this is just so slick with this back window. If you do have a back window here, this may be a great option for you. I know I currently don't have my back seat, so if you still do have your back seat, this thing can just comfortably rest right here. I imagine if you don't have your back seat, you could easily do some type of zip tie or bungee cord to one of the hook holders up here on either side to somehow hold this in place back here up against the window to be able to have this. And then being able to have this screen back here, I mean, that just really creates a good effect, it sounds like.
Yeah, and that's
So-
been very durable. As I say, I go through truck washes, car washes, you know, and they got the spinning brushes, and it's very durable. It stays on really well. It's been on there since I had the truck, since I got the truck.
Altogether, how much would you say this setup costs? Obviously your time in getting everything kind of put together.
The most expensive thing was the fan. It was on the shelf. I think it was $23. This was about a dozen, maybe 15 with shipping. I can't really remember, but it wasn't 20 bucks
Okay.
back when I got it. And then, like I said, this was $8 to $10, let's say. And
Man.
I wasted a lot of that simply because it was so new. I was playing around with it.
Gotcha.
But for a couple of years now, this has just been very comfortable. It works.
Gotcha. Any last thoughts before we wrap it up?
Hope it's a help.
Awesome. All right. Well, hey guys, I just wanted to share this with you. He is an experimenter with these kind of things, and it's pretty cool to see his setup. Definitely different than my approach, which is just running this puppy until the morning, you know, run all the fuel. But I don't know if I would ever go this route myself, but maybe this is the option for you. Just wanted to put this out to you, and he was more than willing to share this, and really appreciate him opening up his truck and his office to us, and just appreciate him. And so we'll go ahead and wrap up this video. Let me know if this was a help to you in the comments down below. If it was, just please consider subscribing, hitting the like button if you got good value from this. We'll try to put some links down in the description if we can find something to be a help to you. And until next time, stay safe, guys. Have a great day. God bless.